So yeah, loop pedal, it just, I don't know, allows me to just create loop ideas. Like I can, so yeah, once I got like something I like, I can, you know, if like I hear something, then at that point, I just like, I think that's dope. So I'm gonna just go forward with that, and you can just plug in. So basically I use the loop to create, you know, just to create like off top. If I hear the song, if I get some like melody idea, vocal idea or synth idea or whatever, and then once I feel like I want to make a song, yeah, I'll throw it in the Logic, and then I pretty much, you know, find a sound, set a tempo that I like. So that's fast. So we'll just say that's the pattern you want to use. So yeah, basically, so I use battery to like, I make a lot of my own drums with this Zoom. It's really dope product. And yeah, so I'll basically go out, sample the city, and you know, whatever, just hit a pole, or like, you know, like basically you just throw it on, and then at this point, you know, you plug in and you got your mics here. And yeah, man, anything you want to make a drum can be a drum. It's dope because it makes the whole world music. Like the way I hear the whole world now is like, that car just rode by, I was like, man, I could use that for maybe an open hi-hat or something, you know? So like you can just like roll up anywhere and just record like honestly a tap, like for, we'll say like a t-shirt or something. So can I use a t-shirt real quick? So that's a dope sound. Make sure your levels are right. So yeah, basically, you can just, so I was like, okay, I could use that for like maybe potentially one snare and another snare too. Like that's. Shout out Bhagavad Gita for making this next snare. Anne Marie Sendak. And then if I want to do like, I usually do like 2 snares, and I'll do like, you need some sort of kick. See? Or it could be like, yeah, shout out ASU too. Game ball, that's a game ball. Use that in the game. I think this was against UCLA. So I can use that. That's a dope kick sound actually for. And you just want to, I get a few of them just because like, you know, you're gonna splice the sample anyway once you put it in your chopper. So I just usually take like the best one out of the 5 that I get, and that'll be a kick. And then for like a hat, it's so crazy, dude, because every little adjustment is like the slightest nuances make such a big difference in sound. Like, so that'll be like, you know what I mean, like open high, and then at that point, like I use all my, I'm using an 808 right now, so we don't need to get like any bass, or I'll play the bass. So at that point, basically, I throw it in the battery, and with the amount of digital effects there are, like, you know, saturation, distortion, you know, lo-fi, just heavy reverbs, and just like compression ultimately. And you could distortion. You could really freak a drum out. That sound, like you'll never know that I was just scratching a little pen against the, you know, for the hi-hat. But it's how we make drums, man. And honestly, like, it just, building from scratch that way, it just like, I'll say this as Jake. Building from scratch that way, it just like makes the sound so much more unique. Like I always say, like, man, honestly, the music determines like everything for me. So where the music goes is where I'm gonna go vocally, and where the feeling's gonna go. So. Yeah, man, and that's how we get down to Light Team Studios, you know? Light Team Studios all day. Get at me, beats on deck.